Guys, we're going to be looking at women ranking men by size. Pause. You hear me? This is just for educational purposes. Let's see how women come to the conclusion of how much junk you got. You hear me? Yeah, let's see.
How many different brands of lube do you own?
What?
Lube.
Lube as in
You know.
oh, I mean, I have like engine oil. Oh, well, that kind of lubricant. Oh, I see. I don't get, like.
Boy trying to be funny. First of all, men don't carry lube. Unless, you around a shorty that's super dry. You hear me? Sahara Desert dry. You hear me? But, we swimming in the river. You hear me? Yeah, waterfalls. Yeah, on site. Yeah, just by smell. She walk by you. Ooh. It's just water. You hear me? Raining. All the time. Every time. 100% guarantee. Is BDE real? We brought together 3 women to find out.
My
BDE.
experience with men is little to non-existent. I grew up.
Is she Spanish or Asian? I'm gonna say based off of the name she's Spanish and looking at the complexion she's Spanish. She little though. She real little. She could be put to work. You hear me? Yeah, real petite. Ugh. You could take her anywhere, do whatever you want with her, break her down.
A traditional Indonesian Muslim household, so that.
Oh, Indonesian, Asian. Okay, that's what's up. Muslim household. Is she modest? I don't know. She looked like she been around.
Sex before marriage thing has stuck with me through and through.
Don't
so I
believe it.
was a sexual health researcher for many years, and I actually left that to start coaching. For the last 8 years, I have been focused every single day on helping men to get better in bed and to become more confident and overcome those issues. I want to say that in my own personal life, I think that I have been a really poor judge of penis size.
I'm going to be looking for confidence. I think there's a lot of factors that people
She
don't
giant.
look into. But we'll see. I could be wrong.
I'm going to be looking for nose size because that's one of the only biometrics that's actually correlated to penis size that you can see from outside. And
What?
then,
I
yeah,
didn't know
I'm
that.
going to be just looking for how they carry themselves.
I definitely need them to walk for me, though. Like, I need a catwalk just to make
The
sure.
walk.
Are you going to smell them?
Are you gonna smell them? It's crazy.
I feel like you might.
I don't know. Maybe
Just to let you guys know, I'm not going to be ranking the guys. I personally could care less. But the only thing I'll say is the only stereotype us brothers have, you heard me, I'm going to take it to the grave. So based off of skin tone, that's how I'm going to rank them. And I'm going to leave it at that. Skin tone and ethnicity. So the brothers, we're going to be at the front of the line with number 1. And then when you become more Asian, you got to be at the back of the line based off of stereotypes. I don't know. That's going to be mine. All right. So brothers in the front and then Asians in the back. Skin tone in between. That's going to be my ranking. So the Asians in the front, or Asians in the back, brothers in the front, and then in the in between, we'll go through us skin tone. All right, that's gonna be mine. Now let's be entertained.
Can I just say, you guys are all so brave.
Brave is
Thank
crazy.
you guys for being here. We are here to rank you, but we're not here to judge you based on words.
Shut up. We don't care about all that.
Or anything that is related to your value as men or as lovers.
Women start ranking them by appearance, as you should. Men are not allowed to speak. Okay.
I really want you guys.
How would y'all rank? A little personal. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Throw that in there. Hopefully you guys have been blessed by the gods. And tear whatever woman you got in front of you down. That's my heartfelt want for you. Whether you got it or not, do the best you can with what you got.
Walk for me.
Walk is crazy. He got some confidence. I don't know what the walk will tell.
Oh, period. Okay.
That was a confident walk. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, a
Okay,
little
we
stiff.
came in with the most confidence.
That's confident?
You gave us a hey ladies.
Oh, you got the cool walk.
Okay,
Ah.
got some swag.
That's a period. It's the
He also has a big nose.
He also has a big nose. It's crazy.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not how you walk, though.
Oh, he's ready to model.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of confidence in that walk. Huh.
Because it's heavy.
Cause it's heavy is crazy.
I get that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, he actually might be a
Yeah,
model.
It's big. It's big. And well,
Let's keep him there for right now. You're on that.
I feel like you really came in high. I feel like I would put you at number 4. Yeah, just like the confidence. I don't know if it was just because, you know, it was really giving. It was really doing great. This is hard.
Can you guys put your hands out?
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
I did hear hand size
Oh, you did your dance.
is a reflection.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little flamboyant there.
Sizes, you definitely have the biggest. We already know that that's not a correlation, but I feel like we should just note it. I want to move actually both of them a little bit higher. Yeah, I want to move khaki jacket with the black shirt. Yeah, I want to move you
Khaki
down.
I would switch you two. Yeah, I would switch you two.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I
Ooh.
feel like you guys have to switch. Because it was like kind of a stiff walk.
Uh-oh.
How are you feeling about pink? Period.
I think he's at the top. Not at the top.
They're only gonna put him at the top just because he's so feminine and they relate to him and they have some sort of innate want to make sure that anything with femininity doesn't feel bad. So he's gonna be top 3. By the end of the video, I promise you, they're gonna leave him top 3, regardless whether he has it or not. But they left him at top 3 because of the femininity, not because they believe that he has good stuff.
Somewhere at the top.
2, 3, and 4. I feel like I might reorder.
Maybe we should just switch him in green. I don't know. I feel like because he's so nonchalant right now, he's like, I'm actually bigger, but y'all really playing me right now.
Okay, do you want to switch the 2 of them?
I don't know. I maybe. Okay, you can move there.
I think.
Uh-oh. My boy getting closer and closer to the back.
Yeah.
Ooh, based off appearance is crazy. Women question help them with the ring. Okay.
Okay, so I want to know how important you think foreplay is, or how important for you with.
How important foreplay is?
Your lover.
To answer the question, since I'm in line, you hear me? I'm gonna be number 1 just based off the confidence. You hear me? And the looks. To answer the question, how important is foreplay? In a sense of knowing what I'm doing, I'm gonna say it is important for the woman. For the man, nah, let's get in it. You hear me? Yeah, I don't need all that foreplay, kissing on the neck and everything. We built to go.
Is foreplay.
I think it's a very important aspect, you know, like of intercourse, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to get to know each other, you want to feel comfortable around each other, things like that. So you guys are willing to experiment with probably other day like whipped
The
cream.
boy stuck on his
or
words.
whatever, and just, you know, like, and then once you guys feel comfortable, you know, you guys do
Darius,
the
go to
deed.
the front. Whipped cream. Oh my goodness.
Foreplay, huh? Yeah, I enjoy foreplay. Feel play is a great way to get to know someone, to see how they think, what they like, their preferences, and I think I like gameplay. Like I carry a suitcase of board games with me wherever I go, and I love video games, so I enjoy.
He's
all
a
sorts of play. I
jokester.
like to see how people have fun and
Trying to be
how they
funny.
Shy, you might need to move down.
Oh!
Do you want to switch them?
Darius and Shy need to move. Absolutely. Shy, you just be
He
lying.
had me at whipped cream. I was like, I don't know where this answer's going, and then he was like, but also whipped cream. Like,
You see how they subtly have him going down and down and down. They're basing it off of the stereotype, but they're using the questions and the appearance as a scapegoat, saying, oh, it's because of these answers.
All right.
You know, if my partner is comfortable and in the mood, like it puts, you know, everyone in mood, and if they're comfortable, I'm comfortable, and I think that's the best way.
Glass is fogging up, so he gets steamy with it.
Oh, sorry, give me a second.
My glass is fogged up too. You gotta see what you're doing.
I think it's extremely important. You don't want your lover to feel like it's a transactional sort of relationship, and it's like the most fun part too.
I would switch it.
Is it though?
Yeah, I agree.
Hi,
What's up?
I'm Nolan.
I'm Darius.
I think it's like the basis of making love, like feeling each other out, knowing what like you're into, and like you hit that perfect spot. You know, like where you could keep going, where like they're comfortable with. I think it's very important.
Xander, he couldn't really like. It was like, ugh, and I'm just like, okay, so you don't really care.
Yeah, I think foreplay is huge. You know, I think it can actually strengthen like the bond between two people.
He's the best
Like, you're
speaker
learning
right
more
now.
about each other.
I would say for sure foreplay is important to me because my number one like love language is physical touch. So I would say for sure I like kissing, all the jazz, but I love foreplay.
That wasn't really about how important it is for his lover, though.
Oh.
I feel like maybe Andrew should go down a little bit. Maybe down to third.
I would move Darius up another one.
The whipped cream really, yeah.
Yeah, you really got that, man. You really got that.
Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
That was fire.
What kind of car do you guys drive?
I drive a Camry.
Got a CRV.
I got a Volkswagen Jetta.
Got Toyota Prius, you know, like, you know, it
Sheesh.
helps saves on gas, and also it's just, you know, like, I feel like the car speaks for me, you know, like, it's a good car.
You talk
Yeah.
too much.
Mentally conscious, bro.
Exactly.
That counts for a lot.
I have the stereotypical lesbian mobile. I have a Subaru Outback. It's red.
I drive a Dodge Charger.
Hey.
Okay, Xander. Period.
It was handed down to me, so like
You don't gotta play it off. We know. It's heavy.
Volkswagen Jetta.
The core answers have completely screwed me up. Now I feel like this is all wrong.
From what I've heard, the bigger the wing on the car, the smaller the... Based off of what my friends have told me.
Raise your hand if you exercise 3 times a week or more. Wow. Okay. I know. I want to shuffle the two of you. I want to switch the two of you. Do you have a partner?
No.
No.
Once.
This is crazy.
Put it down for the one time.
No.
I do not.
No.
No.
Yes.
situationship.
Oh, go to the front.
Hey.
Because you're playing with that girl's feelings. Like, absolutely.
She's crying right now.
No, she's like, this is worth the wait, babe. I don't need you to be my boyfriend.
She's holding down the whole episode. She has the best personality for this kind of stuff. Whether she's right or wrong, that's to be discussed.
Giving it to me.
Was the question if you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, single.
I would have Andrew as one, and then Darius too. So them two would just switch like that.
Oh, like all the way? Oh, period.
I'm telling you.
Toby switched with Xander.
Feels good in the middle.
See, but I feel like Nolan and Toby are like not saying too much, but they're saying enough to let you know what they got going on.
I want to switch Toby and Nolan.
I don't feel
Yeah,
like
my boy's
Toby
going
needs to be
straight
going
to the
down
bottom.
this far.
How many different brands of lube do you own?
What?
What?
I already know.
The
Just one?
Just one?
0?
Lube as in
Lubricant.
like. Oh, I mean, I have like
Sex
engine
lubricant.
oil or that kind of lubricant. Oh, I see. I don't get laid.
You can say 0.
Yeah, 0.
0. You can say 0.
I feel like mostly straight individuals don't use lube, and I think I was the only gay one, so like obviously I use it, but I don't think everyone else uses it. I don't think it has anything to do with your dick size.
None.
I usually don't, but I have like 12 right now because my roommates and I went to the Pride Parade and they're just throwing those shits out.
Come on,
It's like
ally.
boom, 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 pocketed all of them.
Okay, but usually 0.
Usually 0.
Lubricated condoms.
Lubrication, none.
Because you don't need it, you just be getting them that wet. I understand.
Talk about
I
it.
get I
Talk
get
about it.
It doesn't work like that. Okay, Andrew.
I have one.
Nice.
I think it was really important to get to know them because it's really not just about the size, it's about everything about them. And that's what I do my gauging from is like your personality. What do you choose to do? How do you spend your time? Do you guys think that you make your partner finish every time, or how big are you about caring about that?
Most of the time, yeah, and I'd like to think they're honest with me, but I know sometimes they might not be, so, you know.
But you know, some guys with big dicks are awful lovers because they're just like, well, I'm packing this, so I don't really need to try.
I mean, I try to focus on the person I'm with more because I just want to make sure that they're enjoying my company and that they're satisfied.
I think it depends on the person. I think sexual chemistry is like with different people, it like may feel different. So with some people, I would say yes. With some people, no.
Okay.
It's honest, yeah. There we go.
I would say the people I'm still in contact with, I've gotten good reviews.
I mean, I think it's important, but
But
I think it's sometimes, not every time.
Darius, every time, huh?
I mean, you can say that.
Yeah, move up the ranks, Darius. Go to one. Go to one, Darius.
Yes, it's funny.
Darius trying to be humble. Y'all sleeping on Darius.
I would like to say, you know, like satisfying your partner is just as important as you being satisfied. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even more.
Period.
Andrew?
I would say it depends on the time. So me and my partner are very both versatile, so it depends on the time and the experience.
If your last sexual partner were in this room right now, how would they describe their experience with you?
I would say the previous relationship, she would be, she was one always like initiated to always be like, what are you doing? Even like if I'm working. So I would assume she was pretty much satisfied every time.
She initiated every
Good
time?
answer.
No, not every time, but she would like hit me up and like.
Oh, so she missed it. Like, you should go number 2. Oh my goodness. Situationship and all. Just go to 2. Like.
What kind of underwear? What's your typical, like your cut of underwear? Briefs?
What is she talking about?
No underwear.
Basically, boxer or boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
I like jock straps.
Just like, I guess like workout underwear, just like the tight ones.
Oh, like the compression ones?
Yeah.
Let's move Toby and Nolan. So
Why?
back. Compression underwear?
But I also think Shy is really giving us that look like y'all really playing with me right now.
I do Muay Thai, so boxers, briefs.
Toby should go a little higher, but then I'm like, Andrew, I know you got it going on. Like,
Let's switch Toby and Andrew. I'm okay with that.
I feel like Nolan should go up.
Switching up.
What does masculinity mean to you?
Like we all thought that. I'm pretty sure like majority of society we thought that masculinity is be tough, like don't cry, don't things like that. But the way I perceive masculinity is that you're a man, that you're not afraid to be who you are. Like there are good masculinity and there are toxic masculinity, And I think we have to do our best not to get our masculinity to be in a toxic side.
I feel like masculinity and femininity are, they are like constructs of like how society determines what makes a man, what makes a woman. And it goes beyond like our genitals, our physical appearances. And I feel generally just traits that any human, regardless of masculine or feminine, should have is just being kind of compassionate and empathetic.
I don't think it matters at the end of the day. Like whatever it means to that person is what it means. But for me, it means being mentally strong and emotionally strong. Doesn't necessarily need to come out as physical. For me, I like to work out. It makes me feel good, mentally healthy and all that. But it just means knowing yourself, knowing what you want to do, and allowing yourself the grace to make mistakes and learn who you are. And then eventually, if you want to start a family, provide and protect for them. Do whatever you want to do. Have fun.
I think masculinity too is like a spectrum, just like gender. So like it doesn't necessarily relate to the gender. I think it's just kind of a way that your culture shapes you.
Yeah, because I grew up in a Hispanic household, so they're like, we want our men to be like very macho men and everything like that. And like, I try to stray away from that because that to me is like more leaning towards like toxic masculinity. Not saying that
these boys don't want to be enemies of the opposition. I was raised in a Hispanic household, so we have clear-cut descriptions of what a man is and what a woman is. I'm not saying you can't do you, and I'm not going to impede my ideals on you as well, but this is how I walk. You walk your way. Peace. That's it.
just because you're a macho man, that means like a bad thing, but they tend to like, at least in Hispanic culture, they tend to go in that way.
I feel like Andrew is third, and then I'm like, Shai finally gave like a serious answer for like once. So I feel like you also might be higher.
Andrew, let's have you move to the
Yeah, I think you're third.
Do you guys
See?
think
Telling
the
you.
stereotypes surrounding like sizes about like whether that's like your height, your ethnicity, like do you guys think that actually does play a part? Like do certain stereotypes as men, like, do you guys believe that there are certain stereotypes that are true or not?
No, I'd say so. I mean, sort of like, yeah, there is a spectrum, a normal distribution of sizes that have some correlation with like ethnicities, perhaps. But beyond it all, it's
calling it out.
Yeah, it's a spectrum. There are outliers, people who are in different percentiles. Like
I
I've
agree.
got 2 pictures of penises engraved in my mind, and one of them is mine and my grandpa's.
What?
No. Let him cook.
Let him cook is
Let him finish.
crazy.
Well, it's kind of burning my head because, like, you know, when my grandpa passed away on the toilet, there wasn't enough time to put clothes on him. So when I had to do CPR on him, like, it was like right there hanging. And I would say, like, I don't know, genes play much for play because I'd say.
Back in the day, I used to joke around saying that one of my worst fears is to like die on the toilet. And my man just like, he's been living this since his grandfather died. My heart goes out to him and the pops.
The disparity between his and yeah, like I said the whole time when I was doing it, I'm like, yeah, we're pretty different. He's my grandpa. All right, anyway, I'm gonna pass the shovel to the next person to dig themselves in the hole. I'm gonna stop talking right now.
I think there definitely is a worldwide average when it comes to like ethnicities, but based on like a medical background, more like in local areas, like I know people that are packing that like I wouldn't assume they were, and I know people that have like something small, and I wouldn't expect that either. So I think there's definitely stereotypes that don't exist as much anymore.
You get what you get and you don't throw fat.
Okay, as someone who is one of the only people that's been with men over here, I would say that it kind of stereotypes most of the time. I'd say 70% are right, but there's always outliers, so you never know.
Do you guys feel like your size in any way contributes to who you guys are as a person?
I mean, when you walk around the room, people don't look at your penises. They're looking at how you communicate and talk to them.
Speak for yourself.
No, Nolan said, not me. Nolan, you can go right there. Go before Toby, because he said I can't relate. I feel like Shy needs to move.
Okay.
I would say though, like big dick energy is real. Like you can tell if someone has a big dick when they walk into like the
That's fair.
room. So yeah.
Andrew, go to two, Andrew. Go to two.
Have you ever slept with someone on the first date?
Damn.
Day.
Date.
Oh, what do you consider a day?
Date.
Oh, a date?
Whoa, Nolan, what were you on? I think Nolan should go third.
Really?
Yeah, just based on he couldn't even process
I
the
was about
question.
to put him in number 2, actually.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
He looked shocked.
What? What's happening?
I don't know. He's giving like.
Kim and Toby.
Switch Toby and Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah, switch Toby and Nolan.
Toby, isn't he back to where he was? Oh, no. That's. Nolan switched with Xander.
Let's have Xander, let's have you move to number 3, and Nolan and Toby just move down 1.
What's going on? They're so disorganized.
That feels better to me.
No, I think we should lock it in. I think it's good. Yeah.
Oh, this final ranking? Let's see. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna be judging them, but a brother is in front. My Asian brother towards the back. Mexican brother. You might as well be Asian too. I don't know too much about that kind of stuff.
I think that it was a very good experience kind of sharing this stage with everybody and just being honest and open about it, because if we can't, then we're just going to keep perpetuating this insecurity through our bloodlines.
Are they wearing robes?
And our society, and it needs to stop now. And I'm going to stop, and I'm running for president for 2024, running on the dick issue, penis issue.
Some men were screaming BDE, I guess you could say, more than others.
I think I would rank Israel higher, which would be interesting because we put him last.
Yeah.
I kept looking at his nose and being like, he had a
Turn
beard.
this
I feel like he might
nose.
be girthier. Like I feel like he might have like the thickness going on. He's definitely given that, but could be a stereotype.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was difficult too. I was trying not to make too many inferences and just listen to what their answers were, but I also am not confident at all that we had anything right.
1 hour earlier. rank themselves by appearance. Oh, shout out to them.
I'm sizing y'all up. I'm sizing y'all up.
Okay.
You're saying height has a correlation?
Maybe, maybe not.
What about height? Who's the tallest here?
That's you, huh?
I'm 6'1".
You're 6'1", I'm 6 foot. So you got me beat.
You passed a Tinder check right there.
Oh.
Do we think height does correlate?
You could be as tall as a basketball player and don't have, you know.
I think something like facial hair. Yeah, like you,
Uh-oh.
you like
Testosterone, you know?
Uh-oh.
All right, let's start with facial hair then.
like you with the hoodie, like you got a nice full beard going on. I think.
Yeah.
Let's get it started. Kind of get the ball rolling.
Okay. Hey.
To metagame it, I feel like they're trying to also represent the shorter penis people. So I feel like there's also a micro penis among us.
Mate, so maybe y'all two can go over here.
Whoa.
Who you pointing out? Who you calling out? Who you calling out?
Bro's projecting.
I'll switch with you. How about that? I'll switch with you. Yeah.
I don't think you should be.
I feel as if I'm proportional.
I think you gotta come over here. Yeah.
Either next to me or next to.
You carry yourself with
Rock, paper,
confidence.
scissors. We'll just do it.
Rock, paper, scissors. I did it too early.
I say you go. I think you go. No, you. Yeah, I think you. Be at least in the middle.
See how the gay guy real quiet?
Let's go. Wait, no, I'm too con, yo. I'm too.
It's gonna be okay.
That's a good thing.
Let it out.
With this kind of stuff, you gotta be
You know,
quiet.
wouldn't go to, you know, like, if basically it wouldn't come to ethnicity, you know.
Let me talk about it real quick. If you got it, you got it. You hear me? You don't need to talk about it or anything like that. The one that talks the least, you know he's a beast.
They'll know that, you know, African Americans are more well
Yo.
along.
If you're saying that, then I think you gotta move on, man.
Where?
Go to number one.
Go to number one is crazy.
You were just all the way over there.
Yeah.
White guys in the middle. White guys in the middle, baby.
Where was I?
No, you up there. Yeah, second.
Okay.
All right.
I think he maybe should go like second.
I think you should pass me.
I think once again like facial hair, like that testosterone kind of thing.
I think you should actually go number one. I think you should be number one. Yeah.
Wait, actually, I gotta ask. No, you feel comfortable being right here?
You know, at the end of the day, I'm a humble guy. I like my coffee cold, and I like my penis in the middle.
I really had a fun time just hanging out with dudes, and because I never really experienced that locker room talk that guys talk about.
Oh, shit, you're missing out.
I mean, we're just joking around. We didn't
Take it serious.
evaluate anyone's insecurities. We all did kind of just try to hype each other up, and I think that's what a lot of guys are missing is the affirmation.
So last time I was on Jubilee, I was like very confident with my ranking, so I really wanted to be quiet today because I wasn't the best, but I would say pretty confident with this one. I would say right in the middle.
You can move me up.
No, yeah, I think we should switch actually.
Oh, really? That worked? Holy shit, that worked. Okay, hell yeah.
Is that okay? Are we okay with that?
Actually, I wanna ask you about like the queer experience because even you're gay, right? Mm-hmm. Like they have their own like spectrum of like stereotypes for penis sizes. Because like one of my gay friends told me like the perfect size is like 4 inches. So
What?
I think over time, gay people genetically have like modeled towards like gearing towards that perfect sizes because that's a space where the G spot and the anal is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You at the very end, I think you're gonna be a surprise one. I think you're gonna shock the people. I don't think you belong there.
I think you're overthinking that one.
You don't have to say that. We have to change it.
I'm gonna have to agree. You're a little too quiet. You might have to move up just like one. I think you gotta just move up one.
All right.
Okay. Let's see the comparison.
In number 7, we have Israel.
Oh, he's there.
In number 6, we have Nolan.
Ooh. Sorry,
In
buddy.
number 5, we have Andrew.
Damn.
In number 4, we have Chai.
Okay. Shout out. Pause. All this is pause.
Darius.
And black guy's not
still in the top
representing.
3.
Still top 3, but he's not representing well.
Say kiss big.
In number 2, we have Xander.
Okay.
1, we have Toby.
Okay. The brothers is out here.
1 inch.
2.5 inches.
3 inches.
3.2 inches.
4 inches.
4.5 inches.
6.5 inches.
Dang, Toby.
This is the moment we have all 10 waiting for. Here we go.
Now there is a what do they call it? A grower or a shower. So I've been heard all this this perversion in this world. We need help. We need help.
The smallest to the biggest penis. In 7th place, in our smallest slot.
The music is crazy.
Chai.
I guess that's
Stereotyping is on deck.
Israel.
Oh,
All right, we were right about the last two. We were right about 6 and 7.
We have Xander.
this boy relief.
This is the one I know.
Wow.
No, it was also
We were way wrong. No, I think you were right. Yeah.
In number 4, we have Nolan.
Period, Nolan.
I think we were right. We were right. Right? Yeah.
I told y'all.
I knew y'all were my top 3.
In number 3, we have Andrew.
Okay. Yeah, I think that they're probably not going to move around anymore.
Who was up there?
In number 2, we have Toby.
Darius.
Oh. Hey. Shout out to Darius.
I did not see that coming.
The brothers.
My man.
Number 1, we have Darius.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I was not expecting Darius to pull through with that shit. Good looks. Good looks.
Well, you know, like I'm just, you know, a sensitive guy, you know, like
Talk it.
and I'm
Talk
just,
it. You can say whatever you want at this
I'm
point.
just a guy who just trying to find his way in the world. You know, like try to do good in the world. And hopefully I can meet somebody, you know, like who I can share that with.
You can meet whoever you want after this video.
My penis size.
Plug your IG and everything.
5 inches. Oh, nice.
Wow. They got comparisons.
Hey, nice.
6 inches.
6.5 inches.
Oh.
Now it's 3.
7 inches. You know, I'm gonna say it with confidence.
8 inches.
8.2. I was definitely surprised that I was the biggest. I have Asperger's, so I was never like the most confident guy. So,
Okay.
like, so most people would know that I'm packing.
Okay. So by appearance, that's how they rank them. Okay. The women's final ranking. Okay. Men's self-ranking. Okay. Soft ranking. Hard ranking. Pretty sure they were all wrong except for the men's. The men were the closest. Except for the whole beard thing. I guess the beard doesn't even matter. Okay.
You genuinely can't tell just by looking at a man. So I have to go back into my group chat and let all my girlies know that they're wrong.
Even at 5 inches, that's a great size. Like, I literally, like, it doesn't really matter. It's like what you put into the person that you're messing with. So it's like the foreplay, everything else that comes with it. So I mean, like, we can't all be Darius, but like,
Yeah.
you know, especially with the whipped cream, I'm like, damn. But
I think that we unfortunately reinforced some stereotypes today. I think that's not something that I was hoping would happen. So I'm a little sad about that. We also have a really unrepresentative average here. You know, average penis size is like 4.5 to 5.5 inches. Obviously, men self-select. Studies are really flawed because when you have men self-report, they tend to lie or exaggerate their size. Hopefully, through our questions and answered, people that were guessing along at home were surprised. Like, hopefully we illuminated how your job, your life satisfaction, your relationships, even the lube in your drawer or lack of lube, doesn't indicate anything about your size.
I would say societally, like they think it's like portrayed that we should have bigger dicks, but then if you look at like talk to gay individuals or women, like the size doesn't really necessarily matter. It might be more enjoyable if it's smaller. So I don't think it necessarily matters the size if you ask your partner at all.
A lot of partners prefer girth to length. Actually, for women in particular, a penis
Very
that
true.
is very long can be very painful.
So I've heard.
Because we have a cervix. Our vaginas are like a cul-de-sac, right? They have an end. So if you have a larger penis, you have to do more foreplay. You have to get her a lot more turned on in order for sex not to cause pain and discomfort. So sometimes we have this idea that like bigger is better, and it's just not. It really comes down to individual preferences. And one of my favorite studies, and this was done with heterosexual women, they put dildos in front of women of various sizes,
Ooh,
and then they
she's
had
talking.
the women choose which one was their preferred size, both for a partner and for a one-night stand. And when it came to partner, they chose average and slightly larger than average. And for one night stand, they chose about one size larger than average. So really, in truth, when given, objective data, right? Like literal, like holding them in their hands choices, women choose average. So there's not an advantage to having a larger penis. It really comes down to individual preference. And you can have confidence and feel great about yourself at any size.
See what she did right there? She tried to bring the lower guys up with their self-esteem. What she really did was she brought the bigger guys down. She here talking about, well, there's no advantage of it. Like, let my man Darius be king right now. You heard me? Let him walk around with that thing. Pause. We're going to keep going because you can't be talking about this kind of stuff anymore.
I was always like the class clown, and I was a big late bloomer in terms of like losing my virginity with my friend group. So I always felt this sort of pressure, and that just kind of perpetually made it harder and harder to be comfortable and actually go after that. And then once it actually happened, I remember just being in my head so much the entire time about, is this okay? Is this enough? And I think that this is letting us know that it's all okay, because we're brave enough to come on here and
Not them tapping
do
it.
this.
Oi.
Come on, right there, touch
All
my
right.
tip, bro.
Touch my tip.
And I think,
See, it's that kind of
this
stuff,
helps
man.
break down the stigma that it's just a cucumber at the end of the day.
Period.
All right, that's enough of that video. All right, guys.